Hello guys, and welcome to Let's Talk. My name is Trevor Barnes, and I am the host of this wonderful show where I start the conversation on the things that you want to talk about. So, let's get started. So what we're going to be talking about today is wearable technology. It's one of the most asked questions I get is, what is wearable technology, where is it going, and what form is it going to go in? Because now we already have different forms like watches, smart glasses, and a whole bunch of stuff, and no one seems to understand, including myself, what this all means. So that's what we're going to talk about today, as I kind of mumbled that out. So, pretty much, here are the things you have to know. First of all, wearable technology is like smart technology. It's kind of like, you know how if people have smart homes now, which are all automated and help your everyday living in your house. That's kind of what wearable technology is. It's like improving your everyday life on you and not just like your house, where that's what a smart home would do. Pretty much right now we have three main types of wearable technology. We have watches, which like the Pebble smartwatch, Samsung's own stuff, Google's coming out with their own stuff, that type of stuff. Then we also have Google Glass, so we have glasses, and there's a few other manufacturers out there already trying to make glass like Google's, but Google's like the big guy for that right now. And the third one is kind of like medical technology in a way, like, you know, the heart meters and like your jogging stuff, and I don't know a whole lot about that type of stuff, but it all syncs to your phone. It is wearable technology, and it is helping your everyday life, especially if you're into fitness and stuff like that. The two that we're going to be talking about mainly in this episode is the glasses and the watches, because these are two things that are now starting to get more mainstream, especially watches, as they're going to be becoming more and more down in price, and also Google's Glass that is now fully released to the public, and anyone can go buy for their own, just a little bit, $1,500. So, yeah. So first thing you need to know is it is definitely the future. This is kind of like every science fiction movie just coming now. And in 5 to 10 years from now, everyone's going to have it. There's no need for a cell phone in 5 years if you're going to have wearable technology for everything. It's just the truth. So get your pitchforks together because wearable technology is going to be taking over. So here are a few things you may want to know about it, and these are the things that I get asked most about wearable technology. Number one, will it always cost so much money? And the answer is simply no. Just like when smartphones first came out, they were astronomical prices, and as, you know, the process of making them came down in price, and also the market started getting bigger, things went down in price, and that's just how these type of things work. And the same thing's going to work in the wearable technology. As the technology does get smaller and smaller and cheaper, which honestly it already is. They're just kind of having high prices to have high prices. But really, the big thing with wearable technology is going to be as more and more competition comes in, prices are going to go very far down. Second, does all wearable technology sync with your phone? And for the most part, yes. At least right now. Google Glass is still very dependent on a cell phone. Every smartwatch is going to be dependent on a cell phone. They get their internet signals from your cell phone. They can communicate with your cell phone to receive and get text messages and email and change your music and do stuff like that. But yeah, a smart device that is not a phone, generally speaking, right now is pairing to your phone. And that's no matter what it is. There's pros and cons to this for sure. If your cell phone battery dies because you have to leave Bluetooth on for everything, your smart devices are pretty much useless. And that's something that we're going to, I think, start kind of seeing disappear, but that's the way it is right now. Like Google Glass, very dependent on your cell phone. If it's not synced to it, it's a paperweight. But we're going to see in the next few years a few more revisions of Google Glass and other smart wearable technology that it's going to be becoming more independent on its own. It's going to have its own 3G or 4G connection. Hopefully 4G. It shouldn't have anything to do with 3G, but it should have its own 4G connection. It should be able to do everything on its own and maybe still sync with your phone. Like maybe it can share a number with your phone, and it can still, but it's its own independent device still. And that's really where it's going to be going in the future. But right now, yeah, it's pretty dependent on your phone. So if you don't have a smartphone, you may be out of luck. And make sure, too, when buying a smart piece of wearable technology that it's compatible with whatever device you have. Because a lot of them are compatible with Android, others are compatible with iOS. Make sure that you have what works with your device, or you could be a little disappointed. And the last question we're going to get into today is it worth investing into this market? Is this a market? And the answer to that is yes. You know, as I was saying earlier, this is something that 10 to 25 years down the road, we're not going to think twice about it. It's going to replace everything. We're going to have contacts that are in our eyes that are literally like Google Glass. We're going to be connected. We're going to be on the grid. And this is the beginning of that, especially with technology like Google Glass. 5 years from now, all of us could be wearing Google Glass or the equivalent of the time. And it could be all the rage, it's like the modern day cell phone in a way, where everyone's on their cell phone 24/7, texting, doing whatever they're doing. It's coming, and I think we just have to accept that in a way. And people that don't like it, like I am a social person, I like talking to people physically, but unfortunately that's just not where the future's going. So wearable technology is something smart to invest in, for sure. There are pros to it, for sure, but it's kind of like the self-driving car argument, where it's like, I like to have control of the wheel, but guess what? The smart driving car will never get into an accident. It's still a very scary thing, and there's still a lot of morals to it that I'm not going to get into this video. But wearable technology is the future, and we just have to kind of accept that. And yeah, I say if you can't beat them, you join it. And I think joining smart wearable technology is a smart idea, just like the smart home. Everything is going to be smart, and eventually things are going to outpass us in smartness. And as far as computers, they've already done that. So we're just starting to join the club with smart wearable technology, and it's going to happen. It's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to have its flops, but yeah, it's something that's happening whether we like it or not. And with that all said, I'm going to end this video. But before I end, I just want to tell you guys that if you want to see the kind of like the after show, you can go and check out Let's Talk Live. The channel will be in the description, but it's just the Let's Talk Live channel, which we're going to be doing a show every single Friday, kind of after this is uploaded, so it kind of works out good. You can watch this and you can go over and check out the live show, ask questions. It's a pretty cool, fun place to hang out. And it's going to be at every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're not doing one today because it's the first episode of this show, and I don't want to wouldn't be worth it me uploading this and say, hey, go check out the live show. It's going to be doing in like 5 minutes. But yeah, so pretty much go check it out. Fridays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link will be down there for Let's Talk Live. And next week, we'll have another topic to this show, of course, but I'll also be talking about wearable technology and stuff like that in the live show. So if you guys want to ask questions about it, go ahead. And that's like the after party. I can answer questions about anything. We'll also be talking more about wearable technology and where that's going. But that is it. I am done talking. I got to go and get some lunch or something. Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you like this video, you like it up, you subscribe, you rate, you comment, you do whatever YouTube is calling it nowadays. And thank you for watching Let's Talk on Tech Inside. My name is Trevor Barnes, and I will see you guys next week. Toodles.